Did you know that after the age of 40, your metabolism naturally slows down, making it easier to gain weight even if your daily habits stay the same? In fact, research shows that adults gain an average of 1 to 2 pounds per year after 40, often without realizing it. This can be discouraging, and many people believe that weight gain and declining energy are simply part of getting older. But here's the surprising truth. Your body still has an incredible ability to adapt, regenerate, and lose weight no matter your age. Real-life stories reveal countless people over 40 who not only stopped this trend, but actually reversed it, shedding pounds, reclaiming energy, and improving their sense of well-being, all without turning to extreme workouts or starvation diets. If you've been told that a sluggish metabolism or advancing age means you're stuck with stubborn belly fat or low energy, it's time to challenge those beliefs. Understanding how your body responds to the right foods, natural routines, and gentle activity can unlock your body's natural power to burn fat, balance hormones, and recover health faster than you might expect. There are gentle, effective ways proven to work quickly, harnessing the body's regenerative potential without punishing regimens or radical restrictions. Imagine transforming how you feel and look through a simple, sustainable method that fits your lifestyle, respects your age, and works in harmony with your natural biology. Curiosity is the first step. What if the results you want are much more attainable than you've ever imagined? As the years pass by, it's common to notice changes in your body and mind that can be surprising and even discouraging. Maybe you started to feel tired more often, or noticed energy levels are not what they once were. Perhaps the scale seems stuck no matter what you try, or the way your clothes fit has changed, despite your best efforts. You might even sense that your confidence isn't as strong as it used to be, and sometimes it feels as though the body you knew just isn't responding like it did before. If you recognize yourself in any of these feelings, if you find yourself wondering where your former self went, you are absolutely not alone. This is a time in life when many people start to question if things will always be this way, or if declining energy and growing frustration are simply part of aging. But what if things could be different? It's important to know, right now, that these changes are not something you simply have to accept. The idea that getting older must mean feeling less vibrant, slowing down, or losing the spark that makes life enjoyable isn't set in stone. Many people like you have discovered that real and lasting transformation is possible, no matter what decade of life you're in. Are you feeling tired and lacking energy? Have you been fighting the scale for years and wondering if it's even worth trying anymore? Do you want to feel more confident, active, and full of life? These are not just wishes, they're real goals that you can reach. The key is finding an approach that supports your body's unique needs and rhythms at this stage in life, one that works with you rather than against you. Imagine waking up feeling refreshed, having energy that lasts throughout the day, and seeing progress in the mirror that keeps your motivation high. Picture yourself enjoying everyday moments with loved ones, feeling more confident in your choices, and knowing that you're investing in a healthier, brighter future. You deserve to feel good and enjoy life to the fullest. The opportunity for transformation is here, and you are in exactly the right place to achieve it. The natural method for achieving a healthier body and promoting weight loss is rooted in simple, science-backed habits that anyone can incorporate, regardless of age or background. The foundation is a combination of choosing the right foods, stimulating gentle activity, and supporting the body's natural rhythms. This approach works by helping your metabolism stay active, balancing hormone levels, and encouraging better habits that have been proven to lead to sustainable results. Scientific studies show that when you focus on nutrient-dense, whole foods, especially vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats, you give your body the tools it needs to shed excess fat and restore energy. For example, research published in the Journal of Nutrition found that increasing the intake of high-fiber vegetables and lean sources of protein significantly boosts the rate at which your body burns calories. This is because fiber slows the absorption of sugar, controlling hunger and preventing blood sugar spikes, while protein helps maintain muscle, which is critical for burning calories efficiently. The method also emphasizes timing your meals and snacks to avoid prolonged periods of hunger or overeating. Eating balanced meals at regular intervals helps keep your metabolism steady and prevents the body from going into starvation mode, where it holds on to fat instead of burning it. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition reported that individuals who ate every 4 to 5 hours had greater fat loss and more stable energy compared to those with irregular eating patterns. Adding in gentle movement, such as walking, stretching, or light resistance exercises, further encourages fat burning and helps maintain mobility and joint health. Even 10 to 15 minutes a few times a day can make a significant difference. Recent findings from the British Journal of Sports Medicine show that moderate, consistent activity can lower abdominal fat and improve overall well-being in adults of all ages. Another key part of this method involves stress reduction and sleep quality. It might sound simple, but chronic stress and poor sleep are closely linked to weight gain and low energy because they disrupt hormone balance. When you're stressed or tired, your body produces more cortisol, a hormone that tells your system to hold on to fat, particularly around the midsection. Practices like deep breathing, meditation, or quiet evening routines have been shown to lower cortisol and improve both mood and metabolism. A report from the Sleep Research Society highlighted that adults who regularly get 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night lose more body fat and have more energy than those who sleep less. The combination of these steps leads to improved energy levels, a greater sense of well-being, and steady reduction in body fat. Many people who use this method experience better focus throughout the day, increased motivation to stay active, and a more positive outlook because they know their efforts are paying off. Concrete examples abound. Studies show that people who switch to a diet rich in vegetables, lean proteins, healthy oils, and complex carbohydrates often see measurable improvements in waist circumference, cholesterol, and blood pressure in just a few weeks. This means not only an easier time maintaining a healthy weight, but also a lowered risk for other health issues down the road. As these results build, changes become self-reinforcing. Success brings new confidence and energy, making it easier to keep up the positive habits and keep moving forward toward better health every single day. As people reach their 40s and beyond, it's very common to notice new challenges with maintaining a healthy weight and feeling as energetic as before. Several factors work together to shape these changes, and understanding them can really help make sense of what's happening inside the body. One of the main changes involves hormones, which act like the body's internal messengers. During younger years, hormones are often well balanced, helping regulate appetite, energy use, and where fat is stored. However, with age, the balance can shift. Think of it like a well-rehearsed orchestra that, over time, starts to play out of sync. For example, hormones that control hunger and fullness, like leptin and ghrelin, may fluctuate, causing stronger cravings and making it easier to eat more than needed. Other hormones connected with stress, like cortisol, might also rise more easily, which encourages the body to store fat, especially around the belly. Another important factor is that metabolism, the process of turning food into energy, naturally slows down over time. In your 20s and 30s, it's as if your body has a high-speed engine that quickly burns up calories for fuel. After 40, that engine starts to shift into a slower gear. This isn't anyone's fault. It's simply how the body changes with age. Muscle naturally accounts for a big part of how many calories we burn, even while resting. As people get older, the body tends to lose some muscle tissue unless they actively work to maintain it with regular movement. With less muscle, the body burns fewer calories, making it easier for extra energy from food to be stored as fat, rather than used up. The type of lifestyle many people fall into as adults can also play a big part. Busy schedules, work that keeps us sitting for long periods, and less time for play or activity mean that movement often takes a back seat. Imagine a car that spends most of its time parked. It will burn far less fuel than one that's driven regularly. The same idea applies to our bodies when we are inactive. Even doing everyday things like walking, stretching, or housework helps keep the engine running better. When activity drops, the body needs fewer calories, but if eating habits don't change, The unused calories are stored for later use, most often as fat. It's also common for food choices to change with age. Quick snacks or convenience foods may become more frequent due to work or family demands, and many of these foods are high in sugar, unhealthy fats, or refined grains. These options do not provide lasting fullness or real nourishment, so people may feel hungry again soon after eating. Eating in this way can send the body's blood sugar levels on a roller coaster ride, rising quickly and then dropping, which leaves people feeling tired and craving more food, feeding a cycle that makes it harder to manage weight. Taken together, all of these factors, changing hormones, a slower metabolism, less muscle, a more sedentary routine, and easy access to quick foods, combine to make weight gain and health problems more common after 40. But this doesn't mean it's impossible to maintain health or achieve positive change. By understanding how these processes work, people are empowered to recognize the subtle changes in their own bodies and make decisions that support lasting health, such as including more fresh foods, adding regular movement, and getting enough rest. Even small adjustments can help tune up that body engine, guiding it back toward a healthier, more active way of life. Addressing unwanted weight gain and declining energy starts with adopting a natural, holistic approach that prioritizes gentle shifts in daily habits. The foundation of a sustainable strategy involves focusing on nourishing your body with foods that stabilize energy, boost metabolism, and encourage optimal bodily function. Leaning into a way of eating that emphasizes vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and whole grains enables the body to naturally regulate its own appetite and energy levels. Making vegetables the heart of every meal means filling up on nutrients and fiber that slow digestion, keep you full, and help avoid unpredictable spikes and crashes in energy. By minimizing processed foods and added sugars, you allow your body's systems to operate more efficiently, making it easier to maintain a healthy weight and avoid future health concerns. Choosing balanced meals, those that combine plant-based foods, quality protein, and healthy fats, can dramatically impact how you feel throughout the day. For example, pairing a leafy green salad with grilled chicken, avocado, and a sprinkle of nuts offers fiber for digestive health, protein for muscle maintenance, and healthy fats to keep hormones balanced. This simple shift not only fuels your body steadily, but also supports strong metabolism and helps curb unhealthy cravings before they start. Making your plate colorful and varied ensures you get a spectrum of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that protect against the stressors of daily life. Movement is a powerful partner to a natural eating plan. Regular, moderate physical activity helps burn calories, preserve muscle mass, and support heart and lung function. It also boosts mood and lowers stress, both of which are closely linked to weight and health success. You don't need intense gym sessions to experience benefits. Brisk walking, dancing, cycling, or water aerobics all count toward improving your well-being. Simple routines like stretching, yoga, or light resistance training just a few times a week can wake up sleepy muscles and keep metabolism humming. Making meaningful lifestyle changes go beyond food and exercise. Prioritizing restful sleep allows your body to recharge, balance hormones, and repair muscle tissue. Aiming for 7 to 8 hours a night can make a remarkable difference in energy, focus, and appetite control. Managing stress through mindful breathing, time spent in nature, or creative hobbies quiets internal signals that promote unhealthy eating and weight gain. When stress is handled in healthy ways, the body is far less likely to store fat around the belly or cause you to reach for comfort foods. All of these elements work best when consistent effort becomes a part of your daily rhythm. Results are built over weeks and months, not days, but every small step forward is meaningful. Celebrate the victories, no matter how minor. They add up to lasting success. Even if you have setbacks, what matters is returning to habits that nurture your well-being. Staying patient and trusting the natural process will bring rewards in the form of more energy, improved confidence, and better overall health. Remember, making positive changes at any stage of life is not only possible, it's a gift you give to yourself and those around you. By focusing on natural foods, enjoyable activity, restful sleep, and stress management, you activate the body's powerful ability to heal and thrive. Believing in your capacity to change and persisting through the ups and downs is what will ultimately help you reach your goals and enjoy the best quality of life possible. Each choice made with care and intention moves you closer to a healthier, brighter future. One of the most persistent myths is that it is nearly impossible to lose weight or improve health naturally once you reach your 40s or beyond. Many people believe that metabolism slows down so much with age that nothing they do will really make a difference. This belief can be discouraging and sometimes stops people from even trying to improve their lifestyle. However, scientific studies show that while its true metabolism changes with age, the slowdown is not so dramatic that it makes weight loss impossible. Differences in daily habits, food choices, sleep, stress, and physical activity have a much greater overall impact than age alone. People in their 40s, 50s, and even 60s can see significant changes when they focus on healthy routines. Another common myth is that exercise must be intense and exhausting to be effective for older adults. In fact, scientific evidence suggests that moderate regular activity, such as brisk walking, swimming, or gentle strength training, has powerful and lasting benefits for health and weight management. These types of exercise help maintain lean muscle, boost mood, and support metabolism. Studies have shown that even people who have never exercised regularly before can begin in midlife and still gain all these advantages. For example, walking for 30 minutes most days of the week is enough to improve cardiovascular health, aid in managing weight, and increase energy. Real-life success stories include individuals who began a simple walking routine after 40 and lost weight, improved their blood sugar numbers, and reported higher confidence, all without grueling workouts. There's also a widespread misconception that cutting calories dramatically or skipping meals is the only way to lose weight after a certain age. While eating less does reduce calorie intake, extreme restriction can lead to fatigue, muscle loss, and can actually backfire by lowering metabolic rate. Research has confirmed that regular, balanced meals containing plenty of nutrient-rich foods, such as vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats, are more effective in the long term than any crash diet. For example, people who follow a pattern of eating every 4 to 5 hours of focus on whole foods are more likely to sustain their progress, maintain steady energy, and avoid unhealthy cravings than those who skip meals altogether. A further myth claims that only young people are able to sculpt their bodies or achieve visible fitness results. However, studies consistently show that building or maintaining muscle is absolutely possible in later years. With appropriate nutrition and the right type of strength-building activity, both men and women over 40 can improve muscle tone, posture, and metabolism. Not only does this help with weight, but it also enhances balance, bone strength, and overall resilience against injury and illness. There is also a belief that age alone causes inevitable declines in health, regardless of lifestyle, and that changing habits will not make much difference. This is not supported by current scientific knowledge. Even small changes, like adding a portion of leafy greens to each meal, drinking more water, moving more throughout the day, and improving sleep quality, make a substantial impact. Research has documented adults who, after adopting such habits, experienced lower blood pressure, healthier weight, reduced joint pain, improved mental focus, and greater enjoyment of daily life. Success stories are everywhere. Many people over 40 have reversed years of unhealthy patterns by learning simple, sustainable ways of cooking, moving, managing stress, and getting rest. By letting go of limiting beliefs, focusing on evidence-based habits, and being patient with the process, you can achieve real improvements in well-being and confidence, regardless of your starting point. The power to shape your health lies in your hands, and age should never be viewed as a barrier to change. Taking consistent, science-backed steps can lead to a happier, more energetic, and healthier life at any age. When it comes to making meaningful changes related to your health and well-being, it is essential to recognize the importance of professional support. Although natural food choices, increased activity, and simple lifestyle adjustments offer many benefits and can complement a healthy routine. The path to achieving your personal goals is best navigated with the guidance of professionals. Each person's body and life circumstances are unique. Factors such as age, medical history, specific health conditions, medications, and even emotional well-being all play key roles in shaping the safest and most effective approach for you. That is why consulting with qualified doctors and nutritionists is a highly recommended step before making significant changes to your eating habits, physical activity routines, or any other aspect of a daily lifestyle. Health professionals have the training and experience to assess your individual needs thoroughly. They can identify possible risks, spot issues that may not be immediately obvious, and suggest adjustments that match your unique requirements. For example, what might be a suitable eating plan for one person could be less appropriate for another who has different nutritional needs or underlying health considerations. Some individuals may have conditions that respond best to specific dietary modifications, or they might require further testing before starting a new activity or food regimen. Nutritionists can offer detailed guidance on nutrient intake, helping to clarify which foods provide the best balance for your system based on your goals and any health challenges you may face. Working closely with healthcare providers also ensures that any newly adopted method or practice does not interfere with existing treatments or recommended medications. Doctors can monitor your progress and recognize early signs of potential complications, making it easier to adapt your plan quickly and effectively when needed. They can help set realistic expectations and timelines, keeping you motivated while prioritizing your overall safety and well-being. This approach also allows professionals to recommend appropriate checkups, screenings, or referrals to other specialists when necessary, ensuring that your health journey remains thorough and individualized. It is crucial to keep in mind that while many natural methods are beneficial and can create positive outcomes, they are not a substitute for medical treatment when such intervention is needed. Some conditions may require medication, medical procedures, or ongoing monitoring, which cannot be replaced by diet or exercise alone. In these cases, adding lifestyle modifications can serve as a supportive partner to standard care, but should always be pursued in collaboration with your healthcare team. This partnership helps create a well-rounded plan that considers both established medical practices and complementary, natural approaches as part of a comprehensive strategy for your health. Remaining cautious and responsible when seeking out health information is equally important. There's a great deal of advice available, both online and through friends or social networks, that may not be accurate, suitable, or safe for everyone. By placing your trust in certified medical professionals and qualified nutrition experts, you can avoid the risks that come from one-size-fits-all solutions, unverified claims, or extreme diets. Making decisions alongside your healthcare team gives you the knowledge, confidence, and peace of mind to focus on steady progress toward your well-being, knowing that your plan is truly tailored to your needs. Always remember, your health journey is your own, and your safety matters most. Seeking professional guidance creates a support system around you that ensures your choices are well-informed, practical, and grounded in your best interests. When you work together with caring experts, you give yourself the greatest chance for lasting success, improved well-being, and a higher quality of life in every step you take. Believing in yourself is the first and most important step in any journey of change. When you approach each new day with self-confidence and a sense of self-worth, you unlock the motivation and persistence needed to take positive action for your well-being. Confidence is not about being perfect or never facing setbacks. It comes from recognizing your ability to take steps forward, no matter how small. The process of transformation begins within, rooted in daily choices and a belief that change is possible. When you see your own progress, even in its earliest stages, it fuels your determination to continue and shows you that your efforts can truly make a difference. Many people who have experienced remarkable transformations began their journey feeling uncertain or even doubtful. One individual shared how they felt overwhelmed and unsure, struggling to believe that anything could really change. However, after deciding to try a natural and balanced approach, They started with small steps, focusing on simple changes like adding more vegetables to their meals and walking after dinner. Gradually, these actions became habits, and within just a few weeks, they noticed more energy and improved mood. Encouraged by these early results, their self-confidence grew, making it easier to stick with their new routine. As the months passed, they lost unwanted weight, felt stronger, and walked with renewed confidence. They now describe themselves as proof that change is possible at any age and urge others not to give up hope, no matter how challenging the journey may seem. Another person spoke of how exhausted and discouraged they felt before adopting healthier habits, explaining that they had tried countless programs and diets without success. What made the difference for them was shifting from self-criticism to self-compassion. They began to celebrate every small victory, from choosing healthier snacks to spending a few extra minutes outdoors. With each positive choice, their self-esteem improved, and they began to see their body and mind as allies rather than obstacles. Over time, weight loss and increased vitality followed, but the biggest transformation was the newfound respect they developed for themselves. They reflect on their experience with gratitude, grateful for the confidence that grew from consistent effort and a supportive mindset. Transformation isn't limited to those who have always been active or health conscious. Many who succeed start from a place of frustration or uncertainty. One inspiring story comes from a woman in her 50s who shared that she had not exercised regularly in years and felt she was too far behind to ever feel strong again. She started with gentle stretching at home, celebrated her progress each week, and soon built up to walks and simple strength exercises. The sense of accomplishment she felt each time she reached a new milestone gave her the courage and self-assurance to keep going. Now, she reports feeling more energetic than she has in decades, and her confidence radiates through every aspect of her life. These stories shine a light on what is possible when you trust your journey and embrace each positive change, no matter how small. Each person who succeeds demonstrates that anyone can achieve transformation by believing in themselves, taking consistent steps, and celebrating progress along the way. Remember, the greatest power you have is the ability to believe in your own potential. This fuels hope, sustains motivation, and brings your goals within reach. Let these testimonials inspire you. You, too, have everything needed to begin writing your own success story. It all starts with the decision to believe that a brighter, healthier future is not just possible. It is truly within your grasp. Throughout this video, we explored how making smart choices with the foods you eat, especially when it comes to nutrient-rich vegetables, could be a powerful step toward naturally supporting your health. We highlighted 9 vegetables backed by research for their ability to help regulate blood sugar levels, improve overall nutrition, and strengthen the body's ability to maintain balanced energy. You also learned which high-carb or starchy vegetables may be best limited to help manage your well-being. Along with practical guidance on selecting and preparing these foods, we share delicious and easy recipe ideas that make it simple to enjoy tasty meals that nourish your body every day. These changes in daily habits can lead to real transformation, no matter where you begin or what challenges you may have faced in the past. The message here is one of hope, encouragement, and the belief that you have the ability to improve your health at any age. Real, lasting results begin with small steps. Adding a serving of a new vegetable to your breakfast, swapping out a less healthy option for a smarter choice, or spending a few extra minutes each day being just a bit more active. Over time, these consistent efforts build confidence and create momentum. Each choice brings you closer to feeling more energetic, more focused, and more confident in your future. Remember, it's never too late to start or restart your journey to better health. So many people have achieved inspiring transformations by believing in themselves and staying committed to simple, positive changes. Every person's path is unique, and you should always be gentle with yourself along the way. Celebrate small victories, learn from any setbacks, and keep moving forward, knowing that progress is possible and within your reach. It's important to seek out reliable information and professional support as you make these changes. Consulting qualified healthcare professionals and nutrition experts can ensure your approach fits your personal needs and health background. Their knowledge can help you make wise decisions, avoid unnecessary risks, and stay confident that you're making the best choices for your unique situation. Be cautious of quick fixes and one-size-fits-all advice. True, lasting well-being comes from safe, evidence-based habits and guidance you can trust. Now is the perfect moment to take action for yourself and those you care about. You are capable of positive change, and your journey can be a powerful inspiration for others in your life. Start by making one new healthy choice today and notice how even the smallest shifts can lead to new motivation and results. Share your experiences, encourage loved ones, and become part of a community that believes in empowerment and transformation. If the information in this video has been helpful or inspired you, join us as we continue sharing practical tips, support, and positive encouragement. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share it with anyone who could benefit from these insights. Every step you take toward a healthier lifestyle is a step toward greater energy, joy, and confidence. Together, we can make a real difference, one healthy choice at a time. Believe in your potential, and let your story be the next source of hope and inspiration for others.